Hey everybody, it's Amanda, one of the early childhood educators at Family Center, and I just wanted to get an opportunity today to talk to some of our families here about how we can help our little ones manage the disruption to their routines that has most likely been happening for quite a lot of us right now. So, if you have noticed that your little one is acting out a lot more recently, has been having a hard time listening, has been having a hard time when they don't get their way, having trouble with eating, sleeping, those are all very normal responses to a disruption in their routines. And right now we have little ones that are not in daycares as they usually are or in school. They may be not only home more, but the places that you normally go to, you're not. So it can be a little bit of a stressful time for everybody. And for little ones, this can create a feeling of not being safe because they're picking up on stresses that are happening around the home, the disruptions to the routine, and it's a little bit of a challenge for them to understand at these younger ages, and by that I mean 6 and under, what is going on. So what we want to do is we want to help reduce that stress response in their bodies and help give them more of a feeling of control and a feeling of predictability so that this will not impact them as much as possible. In order to do that, what we need to do is give them some feeling of control. And the first thing we can do is to give them some exercise. So getting outside in the backyard, going down walking paths, doing some exercise indoors. There's lots of ways that we can get these little ones moving their body, and that is a huge stress reliever. And we need to remember that stress is not only important for helping mitigate these acting out behaviors, but it also impacts their brain development, and it also impacts their immune system when they have constant stress. And we want those things to keep functioning as normally as possible, right? So getting outside or getting chances to move our bodies is very important. The other thing we can do is be silly, have fun, do lots of activities that get you and the little ones laughing together is really going to help reduce stress. And that's definitely a fun and easy one to do with these little guys. They're not hard to entertain most of the time. The other thing we can do is managing our own anxieties. So being able to stay calm and give ourselves that self-care piece whenever we're necessary. If you need to go talk to friends, if you need to do anything to mitigate your own anxieties, do that away from the children, and then when the children are around, to try and just appear confident and calm and collected, and that will really help our children feel safe when there's so much uncertainty going on right now. The other thing you can do too is make sure that you're keeping your expectations in check. So with all of this acting out behavior that you may be experiencing with your children right now, it's just easier if we don't expect too much from them right now and understand that this acting out is normal, and that if we can give them some validation of those emotions and then give them some tools to have healthier outlets for their frustrations and their stresses, then that will go a long way towards helping them feel a sense of security again. And you can still have some structure and some predictability in your schedule. That's always great in terms of regular meal times, regular sleeping times, but don't worry too much about having a very structured day that's too planned out. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourselves and each other, and that's the best that we can do right now sometimes, and that's okay. All right, my time is up, so thank you so much for listening, and we will talk to you all again soon. Thank you so much. Bye now.